Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Yes, this is Shashikant Shetty once again. And even today, we are going to learn one more external sum, which was asked in Maharashtra State Board exam in March 2020. Now, I think this is the last question that was asked in previous year's board papers, which were for external sums. After this, I will start a series of external sums, and I have something to talk about at the end of this video. First, let us look at the sum. Now, this is the screenshot, or you can say the snapshot of the paper. This is where this is how the question looks like. Question number 4, question number 3, which was asked in the paper. So this is the particular question we are talking about. The sum of the areas of two squares is 400 square meter. The difference between the perimeter is 16 meter. Find the sides of the two squares. Now, students, as always, I want you to pause the video. Set a time of 5 to 6 minutes and try to solve this sum. Now, there are two challenges when it comes to solving this sum. One is presentation of the sum and then getting the sum. There are two approaches to understand this particular sum. I will teach you both the approach. One is a lengthier approach but easier to understand. Second is a very short approach but maybe a bit difficult to understand, but I will give you a shortcut to remember that. So stay tuned to this lecture and pay attention. A very important sum. Now let me read the sum once again. The sum of the areas of two squares is 400 square meters. So definitely we have two squares. The difference between the perimeter is 16. Now, clearly they're talking about difference between their perimeters. So definitely the squares, the two squares that we are talking about in this sum are not of equal size because their perimeter has a difference of 16. So we have a smaller square and we have a bigger square. Now, students, the first question that needs to be answered is, sir, do I use linear equation or do I use quadratic equation? Now, when I look at the sum very carefully, it talks about area of the square. Now, if you recollect the area of the square, the formula for area of the square is side square. So definitely square is going to be involved. That means the highest power 2 is going to be involved. That means definitely the sum is of quadratic equation. There is no problem if you start with linear equation because by the end you will end with quadratic equation if you take x and y. So I am going to stick to quadratic and try to get it through quadratic equation. So first of all, what I will do is I'll let the side of the smaller square be x meter. Now the question is, what will be the side of the bigger square? You can take y. Yeah, you can take y. There is not a problem. But at the end you'll get a quadratic. Now, since I know it is a quadratic equation and I cannot use more than one variable and I have already used x here, for the time being, I will just name it side. Now, when I read the second statement, it is clear that the difference between the perimeter is 16. Now, we need to know what is perimeter. Perimeter means sum of all the sides of the square or for any figure in that case. And we also know the formula for perimeter of a square is 4 into side. So we have a smaller square and we have a bigger square. So for the smaller square, the perimeter will be 4 into side and side is x. So it will be 4x meters. For the bigger side square, we don't know what the side is. So it will be 4 into side as it is because we have assumed it to be side. Now, what is underlined in the question right now? What I have underlined is the difference between the perimeter is 16. Now, since the difference happens to be a positive number, whenever we are subtracting and the difference happens to be a positive number, I need to make sure that the bigger value is placed first. So what I will say is the perimeter of the bigger square minus perimeter of the smaller square will be 16. So 4 into side minus 4 into x would be 16. Now what I will do is I'll divide throughout by 4. I'll divide each and every term by 4. 4 into side, when I divide by 4, when I divide this by 4, I get side. 4 into x, when I divide by 4, I get x. And when 16 is divided by 4, I get 4. So I'll shift minus x that side, it becomes plus x. So side becomes x plus 4. So this is one way to do it. So I know the side of the smaller square is x and the side of the bigger square is x plus 4. And if you're following this, you can show all this working. That's great. But I do not advise to solve this sum in this way, because there is an easier way, because it's a square and we know all the four sides are equal. So there is a very, very interesting way to remember this. But this is one way to go. Smaller side x and the bigger side is x plus 4. How we got it? And then the sum of the areas is 400. That is easy to understand. So now I will use the another technique to find how we get x plus 4 and solve the entire sum. So pay attention. Now students, I'll go for a rough work, particularly for a square, or it's also true for any quadrilateral which has all the four sides equal. So I'm making two columns, difference between the perimeters and difference between their sides. Now let us take an example. If the difference between the perimeter is 20. Now since I know square has four equal sides, now listen to this very carefully. When the difference between the perimeter is divided by 4, we get the difference between their sides, because 4 equal sides. So when 20 is divided by 4, what I get is 5. What I get is 5. So if the difference between the perimeter is 20, the difference between their sides will be 5. Simple. So as simple as that. Divide the difference between their perimeters by 4, we get the difference between their sides. Now let's take one more example. If the difference between the perimeter is 12 divided by 4, 3. So that will be the difference between their sides. Once again, in this sum, the difference between the perimeter is 16 divided by 4. The difference between the sides will be 4. So I will just write a statement. The difference between the perimeters of two square is 16 centimeter. And I know, therefore, the difference between the sides of the same squares is 4 centimeter, because we divided it by 4. You can write these two statements. Then we'll assume let the smaller square side of the smaller square be x. Now, since the difference is 4, if the smaller square has side as x centimeter, the bigger square will be greater by 4 centimeter. It will be x plus 4. Or you can say the bigger square is x and the smaller square is x minus 4. So rather than referring to the previous slide, I will refer to these 4 statements. It becomes easier. Now I'll go for the condition. It says sum of the square, sum of the areas. Now, if you carefully see the question, the first statement, sum of their areas, and we know the area of a square is side square. So when they say sum, we know addition of their areas. So area of the square with side x centimeter will be x square, because it is side square. Sum, that is why, plus the another square, the side is x plus 4, the area will be x plus 4 the whole square, because it is side square. Now sum means plus of their areas. For side with x, it would be x square, and side with x plus 4, it would be x plus 4 the whole square. It will be 400. As simple as that. Now let us just solve it quickly, since the sum is done. X square will be as it is. Now x plus 4 the whole square, we will use the formula of a plus b the whole square. A square, that is x square. 2ab will be 2 into x into 4. So 2 into x is 2x. 2x into 4 will be 8x. And 4 square, that will be 16. And plus 400 is shifted here, it becomes minus 400. Now students, x square plus x square will give me 2x square. 8x as it is. And 16 minus 400 will give me 384. I'll divide throughout by 2. Let us divide each and every term by 2. 2x square divided by 2 will give me x square. 8x divided by 2 will give me 4x, and 384 divided by 2 will give me 192. Now we need to split it by subtracting the factors of 192 by subtracting, since the last number sign is minus, should give me 4. So we are splitting the middle term. The first and the last term is as it is. I'm assuming you know splitting the middle term right now. If you don't know, please refer to the series of quadratic. Go to the playlist of quadratic, and there is a factorization video on that. The factors would be 16x and minus 12x. I'll make a pair of 2, the first 2 and the last 2. From the first 2, what is common is x. What remains in the bracket is x plus 16. Now, since there is a minus sign here, the same minus sign comes here out. And what is common is minus 12. Now, since minus is taken outside common, we have to be careful. The signs inside the bracket will change. It would be x plus 16. Now, when 12x, the common is 12. So what remains is x. And when you divide 192 by 12, you get 116. Now, once again, x plus 16 is common. What remains in the bracket is x minus 12. Then either x plus 16 is 0 or x minus 12 is 0. Solving it ahead, x would be minus 16. or x will be 12. Now, since the side of a square cannot be negative, side cannot be negative, x cannot be minus 16, x will be 12. Now, since x is 12, the smallest square, side of the smallest square will be 12. The side of the bigger square is x plus 4, that will be 12 plus 4, that is 16. Then we can write a beautiful statement. The sides of the smaller square is 12 centimeter and the bigger square is 16 centimeter. And that's how the sum ends. So it's a very beautiful sum, students. Okay, now students, I was thinking about something about post Diwali. Two things have come to my mind. I was talking about algebra marathon. We'll select days and we'll go on for hours and hours and hours only doing algebra, all type of sums revision. And second is something I'll come up later in the part of the videos. Let me know what do you think about marathon, where we will solve, practice, you all will participate, you'll solve the sum, tell me the answers. We'll go on for 4-5 hours a day. We'll do that for 2-3 days. And I was thinking about a algebra marathon, and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much, everybody. Let me know in the comment section. And do not forget to subscribe the channel.